how Batch has found through intuition. It is called balance flower. It is the ninth flower. It is called balance flower. It is There is always inner conflict. That is, conflict means choice between the two. That is, whether the initial choice is, that is, when I was born, the conflict becomes whether I have to live or to die. That is the initial conflict of the soul. These two remedies, it is very closer to the soul's tormentation. The today's two remedies. This is the intuition today that I have got while speaking to you at this point of time, that these two remedies reveals the inner purpose of life, and also it takes out of you from the tormenting, torturous way of life, and it heals your soul, and in turn you are going to get a balanced life and also a kind of freedom. SCLERANTHUS is balance, whatever is freedom. When you have balance, you get freedom. Very important. So the 9th and 10th remedies are very important. The inner conflict to inner equilibrium is the way it moves. Should I or shouldn't I? Is the question the person who needs the flower remedy will be asking. A person who is very much thinking about the pros and cons of everyday life, they don't ask for advice. These people don't ask for advice. The conflict will be always there. The yes or no conflict, whether I have to choose or not, is the conflict. The vacillating thing, mind is vacillating whether we have to choose between the two. I need a doctor, a girl or an engineer girl to marry, or things like that. We actually from Serato is choice. Many things are there. You have to choose among the choices. More than two choices are there, and it is narrowing down. Actually, SCLERANTHUS is narrowing down between the two. When you think about SCLERANTHUS, you have to think about the weighing machine with two balance, and then seesaw, the fulcrum, are the things which you have to keep in mind. The left and right, yin yang. When yin yang is not there, you get equilibrium, a balance. You can in a way we can see that there is a Suimune and the left side air and right side air, and if there is no left side and right side, there is the integral part, that is integrated part, it goes to the cosmos. So the balance, it is actually the whole universe is in balance. Only our mind is not in equilibrium or not in balance. Dr. Batch has found it in the Cromer area. Like Serato, advice of others. They take the advice of others, but they don't. The Serato, they are taking advice of others and they don't know how to implement it. They don't use the advice also. But in SCLERANTHUS, they don't have a proper understanding of the universe, and they don't want anybody's advice, and because of that there will be having lot of turmoil within themselves. The basic, the limited or ordinary question will be, what will be the breakfast tomorrow, whether to do this or that, and a kind of indecision is there. What to do with life? They will be thinking. Altering energy leaves them powerless to act. There is always altering energy. Altering means I am thinking about this and then suddenly thinking about this. Thinking about this and thinking about this. So because of that, the energy is being wasted. So these people are trapped in oscillations. You can see the pendulum effect. whether to go there, to go here. So the best part is that a lady who has to choose between two alternatives of equal importance. A lady has to choose her husband, future husband, and the both person who are before them are having a same quality, same preferences, and same thing, and she has been confused. She is confused about it. That is the nature of Scarlanthus. And between polarities, always polarity. Suddenly they will be very much happy, and suddenly getting very sad. They will be laughing and suddenly crying, and the ups and downs, the peak and valley is the remedies. It also, Scarlanthus mood or the tendency, it paralyzes your mind not to move. It makes you as a stalemate. Scarlanthus gives you the voice of the soul, that is the intuition. It develops your intuition. There is no polarity, there is no duality, there is no two, there is no yin yang. The wholeness, you can find it in the wholeness of Scarlanthus. They have a inner vision, limited vision in a kind of shadow attitude. All the problems which is connected with Scarlanthus is the earthly problems, worldly problems. And then going to the plant, Scarlanthus anus is a plant, smallest hugging plant. It is hugging to the ground. It is annual, that is every year it comes, but suddenly it comes biennial also. It goes, when you are thinking that it will be coming this year, suddenly it won't come, and next year it will come. Like that only Scarlanthus people also will be. Those who are needing the Scarlanthus people will be always. You cannot judge them by their attitude and by choices or things like that. It has a green stem, leaves and flowers are green. It is importance, and it has been overlooked by people. It is not having an upright nature like impatiens or any other plant. It grows between March and October. It is tumbling over itself. Actually, if you put a kind of plant, you cut many plants and you are throwing into the ground, it will be scattered all over. Like that, the plant will be scattered all over, and it will be occupying the whole area of that. The plant will be occupying the whole area. It is also considered vertical. It is also considered a weed. There is a basic difference between the plants in the 38 plants. In 38 plants we have divided into two. That is, one in 19 plants, 19 flowers are from trees, and 19 flowers are from plants or shrubs. And in that shrubs also we can see that some flowers will be the plant which is producing the particular flower will be horizontal. It always acts to the ground, and another will be vertical. So there is a major difference in the energy also, energy of the flowers. So the plants, you have to see which area it is growing and how it is growing and what it is emitting, what is the energy which is emitting of things. You have to see it properly. Pair of leaves, it comes out like a pair of leaves, like victory V. The leaves will be pairing across the ground in all directions. It grows in all directions, and it also grows in the 45 degree direction. A tangle of threads, they call it. When you see the Scarlanthus plant or flower, you can see that there is a kind of maze or a kind of confusion there. But when you go deeper into the plant, you will get the balance. When you go deeper into the flower's consciousness, you get the balance. Moreover, It is green in color. Green is between blue and yellow. From blue to yellow, if you put the combinations of, if you put the shades of colors from blue to yellow, it is the midpoint. So a person who is fullness of Scleranthus flower will be in the middle point, like Buddha is telling at the middle, golden middle, or equanimity or equilibrium, or things like that. It is giving. It is goblet form. It has 5 petals. Every flower, every seed will germinate. Very, very important point. Every flower of the plant of Scleranthus will leave away, will give seeds, and every seed will be germinating. So if you want your every action to be flowering or to come to manifest, Scleranthus is the very important flower remedy you have to choose. And then petals are intact. All the petals, it won't shed the petals also. It is intact. We can equate this flower with the rabbits also. That is the tendency. Rabbits are very much linked with this particular plant. Because of this plant, it is like Scleranthus. Because of Scleranthus attitude, rabbits are choosing the Scleranthus flower, and it is the rabbits. It takes the Scleranthus seed and it digs deeper into the plant, and it takes the seed, and also it goes into the intestine of rabbits, and it gives away the new seeds and plants. So Caesar, rabbit, grasshopper. When you focus light on rabbit, it is suddenly struck. It won't move here and there. Like that, if you are a Scleranthus personality, the wholeness of the personality will be so much of ease and relaxed and balanced way. It has a deeply penetrating growth. It goes deeper. When you see the plant, you will feel that it is confused and undirected. Constant branching of stems speaks of your mind. It is very important point. Constantly it branches, and likewise the people who are in a state of Scleranthus, it is the mind is going and extending and producing thoughts and thoughts and thoughts. Very important point. When you see Scleranthus plant with the flower, you can see there is an extension of the plant very easily. Like that, the branching of extension of mind is seen in a person who is in need of Scleranthus. When you find that, when you are irritated or when you are very much involved in taking decision within 2 alternatives, when the alternative thinking pattern is branching, that is branching again and again and again, you put a Scleranthus and it stops. These people don't have a penetration of mind. When in the wholeness, they penetrate deeper into the mind and become silent. It is connected with the physical symptoms also. People who are very much Scleranthus types will not tell openly what the symptoms exactly are, and they will be telling my head is paining, and when you go closer, they will be telling about my chest is paining and some things like that. They will be always changing the symptoms also. So when you're looking at a person and who is changing all the symptoms, you just take Scleranthus or give Scleranthus to them, so that you can have a clear-cut diagnosis of the patient or a person. This plant is inconspicuous, not easily noticed. Not easily considered. You cannot understand the plant easily. When you go deeper, understand the plant, suddenly it changes its attitude also, and it is burned off by the sun. Easily it is burned off by the sun. It is a kind of the Scleranthus flower is a hot color. That is hot has the color of green. Dense mats are made by these flowers. Mats are made. It is also called horse tail. Dyes are made from the extracts of this plant and flower. It is also called cushion bush. When you see the Scleranthus, where you can see the ground is matted with green color or things like that. Many people have used this plant for reducing itching in their body. So coming back to Scleranthus personality, these things are about Scleranthus plant. That is, it is horizontal. It travels through the ground. It travels through the ground. You cannot understand when it comes. It can be biennial or also annual. Annual is yearly, and biennial is 2 years once. And the person who are in the Scleranthus state, who needs the Scleranthus flower, is always in the kind of heat in the mind. So much of energy wasted, it creates lot of heat in their mind. They lose their caliber, they lose their balance, and these Scleranthus people, mentality people who need Scleranthus, is affected by strong personalities also. They are erratic in behavior, foolish, jerky man. They look very foolish. They behave in a jerky manner. They drink too much. These people drink too much. Double whammy. They are calling decision and commitment. When they are full, they are very committed people, and they make decisions very fast. These people, because they could not make choices, they fail to commit to people. If you find a person who is not committed to anybody else, you just give Scleranthus so that they will be committed with you and other people, and also to the family or things like that. These people take life-changing decisions also. If you want to take life-taking decisions, use Scleranthus. And it is also called a reality flower. The mind will be in constant motion and altering, vacillating, oscillating, seesawing, fulcrum. These are the words you have to remember about thinking about Scleranthus. They will try to take their own decisions. It is unlikely that they take decisions by others' advice. In Serato, they take by others' decisions, but in Scleranthus people take their own decisions. And even to take a decision, they take longer time. Even to take part in this class, somebody will be taking longer time to whether to take class or not, and they will switch. They will be waiting for about 2 months or 3 months, and then they will come. So when you are waiting for a decision to be taken fast, you take Scleranthus. And these people change their clothes. They change the clothes regularly, at regular intervals, within the day. They take the 4 or 5 clothes also, they will change. 5 dresses they change. There will be irritation. These people, when go to doctors, they will irritate the doctors. Babies born with the erratic movements. When soon after the baby born, if it is behaving in an erratic way, automatically you give Scleranthus so that it calms down. Suddenly crying, suddenly laughing, heaven and hell, responding. These people respond outside influence very easily. They are jumpy in their talk. They switch over the topic easily, and energy jumping here and there all around the place. You can see that triangular statue, that is a statue which has a strong bottom and goes that side and this side and comes to the equilibrium. So time wasted, time is wasted by taking decision. Right. SCLERANTHUS is used for air sickness and also sea sickness. When you are traveling in ship and ship or flight, you can use SCLERANTHUS to balance your mind. It is restless sea. The person who needs SCLERANTHUS is a restless sea, always roaring. Another important word about SCLERANTHUS is mental eclecticism. Eclecticism is the word. That is broad, diverse thinking. Mental eclecticism is broad, diverse thinking. When you want a thorough understanding of a thing, you take SCLERANTHUS, so that a broad, diverse thinking will be there in your mind. It is called mental eclecticism. So these are the things which is about SCLERANTHUS. The wholeness of the remedy is that you anchor to the soul, anchoring to the soul. Natural contentment will come. You will accept the nature and you will be always contented. Yes, I am happy, you will be telling. Thus brings clearness of mental vision, quick decision. Mental vision and quick decision. Determination of calmness in the face of difficulty. You are determined of calmness in facing a difficulty. You feel unagitated in the difficulty of life. Renewed connection to higher worlds. Intuition and determination is easily got by SCLERANTHUS. Inner resolve. I have a grit and inner resolve. Keep touch with the center. You are always keeping in touch with the center. Flexible. You are flexible with all the things. Most appropriate decisions you take at an appropriate time. In every changing life, having balance is SCLERANTHUS. So SCLERANTHUS, if you see in the spiritual aspect of SCLERANTHUS, actually every flower is having a spiritual aspect, and it is spiritual remedies. When you need a SCLERANTHUS, when you are meditating with SCLERANTHUS, you have a kind of a wholeness. You feel that you and universe are not different. First thing. And you see universe in everything. You see you in everything. Second thing. And you don't have any conflict of thoughts like body, mind, soul. You accept body, mind, soul as one. You accept you, your family, and the whole society as one. You accept you, the whole cosmos, the living creatures, good and bad are one. You see up and down as one. You see above and below as one. You see inner and outer as one. You see left and right as one. These are the things that the duality, the two-ness, they call the whole universe is not two. You and universe are not two. That doesn't mean one. There is no duality, means there is no other. There is no other. You are that is the meaning. That is, if you see, to explain to the point that there is no other, in the sea all living creatures are there. The trees, plants, and everything is there in the sea. Without sea, they cannot survive. So the sea is not the other. Sea is the part of the plant. Plant is the part of the tree, or fish is the part of the sea, or the bigger creatures are the part of the sea. Without the sea, there is no creatures. Like that, you can feel that the whole universe, the whole cosmos, the whole happenings around you, everything is one. You can see that everything is a dance, a celebration, a leela, a kind of the total bliss. So I am not part. I am not part, neither I am not whole, is the broader understanding of SCLERANTHUS, because I cannot differentiate part and whole. I don't know how to explain it. I'm that is the message given by SCLERANTHUS, because yin yang, male female, good bad, above below, mountain valley, you see we are categorizing all the things. I am upper, lower. So the upper part of the body, the lower part of the body, initially you will sense that the whole, you are whole. So you go deeper, you don't talk about anything as whole and part. Whole and part. You just be. You will be being. You just sense that there is a total cosmic factor in it. You will sense it. Then you become that. And there is no sensing. There is no feeling. There is no becoming. And you are in a total balanced, relaxed state. In a balanced state at ease. When you are in balance, you are at ease.